All right, for those of you that are joining me today, get out your sacred mountain, your sacred sandalwood, and your sacred frankincense. And then we're going to go into meditation today. I'm going to take you through a body awareness meditation. So I'm Pamela Hunter, and welcome to Sacred Space Practices. Sacred Space was inspired by our sacred oils. And in the United States, you can get these 3 oils in a kit right now for a discounted price. If you're not in the United States, get these oils however you can get them because they are amazing. We're going to put sacred sandalwood or whatever young living sandalwood you have. We're going to put that on the bottom of our feet in just a moment. We're going to take sacred frankincense. We're going to take the top off and make sure that dripper is stationary in there, and I like to drop a few drops on the crown of my head. Ooh, it feels so amazing. I like to rub my hands through it and then take it in and take in the essence of sacred frankincense. I feel like it joins me with a straight union to that higher power that guides us and receives us and gives. Sacred mountain, I'm going to drop on a cotton pad. So either you have a cotton pad or a tissue or something. I'm going to put about 3 drops on there so that I have that for the meditation. So different ways to use the oils. So then we're going to take our sandalwood and our cotton pad to our seat with us. But before we sit down, I don't know about you all, but for me, I've been sitting in a chair a lot lately and looking at a computer screen. So just to warm up a little bit, I would like to have a little movement. And before I meditate, when I push away from my desk, I like to balance my brains using some brain gym movements where I'm doing opposite elbow to knee across the body. Notice we're going across the midline. And then we're going to do reverse hand to foot. So you may have to stop and concentrate for a moment to reverse hand to foot. And this is a great movement to do to get you back centered and balanced after maybe a long meeting or sitting for a long period of time. All right. Nice. Then rub your hands together there. And grab your supplies. So you've got your tissue or your cotton pad with sacred mountain on there, and then your sandalwood. I'm going to sit in a chair today. You can sit in a seat with blankets. I have my blankets stacked there just so you know you can pad your seat and sit crisscross like we've showed you. A couple weeks back, we gave you a whole week of finding your seat. So what did you find is your way to sit comfortably? Was it against the wall? Maybe. Is it in a chair? Maybe. Is it standing for meditation? I like to stand and do meditation as well. Find your seat, however is comfortable for you. Today I'm choosing a chair. I've also put blocks. You can see my blue blocks on my green mat. I've put my blocks there to raise the floor to meet my feet, to raise the earth to meet my soles of my feet. And that's because of the shortness of my legs. Your legs may be longer. You decide, but you want to be at a right angle here for pure comfort in your sitting. I'm away from the back of my chair and I feel my ischial tuberosities or my sits bones on the chair. I'm going to take my cotton pad and I'm going to lay it right on my chest. And now that I've warmed up, I always warm up my sandalwood, I'm going to let it drop, a couple drops into the palm of my hand. Let's see if it'll come. It's a thick oil. Here it comes. I love the patience that we gather from our oils. 1, 2 drops into my hand. I'll put that on the back of my chair. Rub my hands together. It's very thick. And I'm going to bring it to the soles of my feet. 3 clockwise circles. And I'm going to hold right there to allow that connection of my hand and my foot. And then the other side, 3 circles, rubbing it right into the soles of your feet. And hold for a moment. Nice. Then find the soles of your feet on the earth, again, having that scent of that sandalwood wafting through, holding your hands in front of your nose and letting your brain sip it in, allowing your mind to sip it in, allowing your body to sip it in. Then go ahead and take your cotton pad and drink in that Sacred Mountain. This is one of 3 of Gary Young's favorite oils, Sacred Mountain. Nice. I'm going to place that right on my chest here as we find our seat. Palms down on your lap, okay? And as you notice your breath here, without changing any of it, notice your breath as you feel the soles of your feet. Feel free to softly close your eyes or stare at one point, either one. And as you notice your breath, feel your feet. Feel your feet meeting the earth and your earth meeting your feet. Notice if you feel your right foot or your left foot more. Are you able to differentiate the weight of each leg, or do they feel the same? See through your mind's eye your toes connected to your feet. Notice your big toes, your second toes, your third toes, your fourth toes, and your pinky toes. As you notice your toes, they may want to wiggle or slightly move. Acknowledge the skin on the tops of your feet. Feel your ankles as you move into your shins and the back of your calves. How do your calves feel as you're sitting here? Do they feel light or strong? Is there heaviness to your calves? Are you able to feel the muscle there? What do you feel in your calves? Travel to your knees and the bend in your knees. How does the bend support you here? Do your knees feel open? Closed? How do your knees feel? And as you continue to sit, you feel that area from your knees to your long quad muscles. Your biggest bone in your body is that femur bone in that long thigh. Notice how your skin on top of your thighs feels underneath your hands. Notice as you bring awareness to this area of your body, if there's any shift or change that you may feel. Sense that bone within the muscle, within your flesh, from your knee to your hip. Acknowledge the crease in your hip as your seat is on the chair. Sense your seat as you lengthen. You may wiggle a little bit into your spine. It's okay to move a tiny bit when you're seated. Notice the space that you're sitting on this chair, or sitting on the earth. Notice that base of your spine. When I mention the base of your spine, do you also feel your soft pelvic bowl? That space under your navel. Are you able to feel the strength in that lower spine and the softness in that space under your navel? Journey up the spine to your middle spine and wrap your awareness around to the soft organs in front. Again, sensing the strength of the back and the softness in your front. As you're in this area, you may also sense your breath. As you breathe in, sensing your belly to rise with the softness of the front body and the strength of your back body. The softness around your navel and soft organs, and the strength along your mid-back. Traveling up your spine further. Notice the space between your shoulder blades and wrapping around your chest and your heart. Does the front still feel soft and open and broadened? How does it feel across your chest? How does it feel across your back? Between those shoulder blades and around those shoulder blades, are you able to sense the strength of wings? The wings within you. Feel and notice. And which side, the front side or the back side of you, is calling to you? Which do you feel more, the front or your back? Journeying up to that cervical spine in your neck, where your neck balances on your shoulders. Feel the front of your neck and the back of your neck. How much space do you feel there? What do you notice? As you observe this area, does it make you desire movement, soft, ever so soft in your head? Allow for any bit of gentle movement as you feel your neck, front, back, moving into your jaw. As you feel your tongue resting down in its socket, your jaw gently creates some space for your tongue. Notice your mouth and the inside, the moisture, the sensations, your teeth. Notice what you feel in your mouth. Sense the back of your head in that lower occipital ridge area where your LC notch is. That little divot right above your hairline. Can you picture it? This is a place where we often like to apply oils, and as we clockwise circle in that LC notch, we feel the strength of our neck and head and the softness in our face. Are you able to feel the soft breath coming in through your nose and out through your nose? And the skin embracing your nose and your cheeks. Expanding to your ears and around the skin of your ears. Perhaps sensing a broadness as the ears expand with all the outside sounds coming in, allowing us to include these sounds into our meditation, allowing us to include the sensations the sounds create as we sense our eyes gently closed. Where are your eyes viewing? Perhaps the tip of your nose, perhaps the back of your eyelashes, maybe your eyelids. And as you sense the view of your eyes, also sense the view behind your head, seeing all the way through from the front of your pupils, all the way through the entire eye to the back of your head, and the space all the way around your head, feeling the upper skull wrapping around to the skin of your forehead, noticing the shapes. Are there lines? Are there textures? How does the skin feel on the forehead, across the upper skull. And where does the softness begin at your crown? Are you able to feel your hair? Are you able to sense your crown? Notice. Observe. Do you feel light? Did your eyes follow you up to that third eye into the crown as you feel the top of your head? Or are your eyes looking down towards the tip of your nose? Are you able to feel the space between your eyes? Drawing a line to the tip of your nose. Feeling your breath going in and out of your nose. Feeling the moisture in your mouth. As you sense the journey to your heart, down your arms, feeling your elbows and your wrists and your palms resting on your thighs. Feel the warmth coming through your palms. And which palm do you feel most? The right or the left? The left or your right? Or is there balanced energy between both palms? Sense your fingers, your first finger, your second finger, your ring fingers, your pinkies, and your thumb. Feel your whole hand resting on your thighs as you feel your navel and the breath moving in and out. When you inhale, your belly rises. When you exhale, your belly falls. Inhale, your belly rises. Exhale, your belly falls. Inhale, your belly rises. Exhale, your belly falls. Feel your seat, sitting on the chair. Your knees, softly, sweetly bent. And your feet, the soles of your feet touching the earth, bringing you the grounding of sacred sandalwood, the strength of sacred mountain, and the connection of sacred frankincense. Feeling your whole body drinking the essence of the oils, sitting with the purity of your breath, being with your spirit, your mind, and your body in full connection in sacred space. If you make it through this entire body awareness meditation, then you're feeling what I'm feeling now, where my mind is alert, my breath is moving in and out, and my body is feeling very calm grounded, stable, in a place that it can stay for a while. I invite you to practice this. I invite you to replay this. Practice moving through it. And then turn it off. And allow yourself to sit in this moment for as long as it feels good for you. The observation is yours. The journey within is yours. For those of you that make it through and practice all the way through, congratulations and thank you for sharing sacred space with us. Wiggle your toes and your fingers when you're ready to come out. Bring your hands to your heart, sealing the meditation. Practice and enjoy finding your seat, playing in your meditation and in your breath, allowing sacred space to serve you. Have a great day. Enjoy.